back to Benrahma Fan Chat. I hope you're all well. And in today's video, just to talk about the game, Saïd Benrahma versus Leicester City. Amazing game. 2 days to go, countdown. And I'm with Sam. We'll be having a talk about it, just to like share opinions and information and stuff. So you should stay tuned for the full video. Before we get into this video, please be sure to like, subscribe, share, and feel free to leave your comments down in the comment section below. If it is disabled, then you can go to my Instagram, which is at Benrahma Fan Chat, or you can go to my Facebook, which is Benrahma Fan Chat, and leave your comments down there. I'll be replying to all of you. So if you have anything to say, you should go and do that. Also, the question of the day. Well, question until the match starts. Should I do a vlog type of video, or should I do a picture type of video, basically like a slideshow? You should leave your opinions down in the comment section below. Anyways, so Sam, first time on Benrahma Fan Chat, huh?
Hello, yes, first time. Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Absolutely a pleasure.
It's a pleasure for me. Thank you.
Well, how are you?
Yeah, thank you. I'm very good. Very well, thank you.
So, 2 days to go only. What do you think of this game? You know, when West Ham versus Leicester comes into your mind, what are your thoughts?
My thought is West Ham, they will be prepared for it because they're playing at home.
Yeah.
They will be ready to face Leicester.
Mm-hmm.
Leicester is not a team. It's not easy team. It is very good team all around.
Yeah.
And Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah.
And David Moy, they have same technique. They have same tactic. They come both from Scotland.
Yeah.
From Scottish football. They manage. They play. They manage there. They have same same tactic, same way of play.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very, very interesting game to watch.
Yeah.
It's going to be very exciting game. It's going to be like a little bit similar, but who scores first? Who scores first? Probably he's going to be the one who's going to take the game, because when these two teams, they play same football.
Yeah. When
somebody scores, the other one, he will close up. He will go like they will all defend, like close shop.
Yeah. So quite an answer there. Yeah, I do agree with you. You know, David Moyes, Brendan, they're both Scottish managers. So kind of has a kind of a link that they'll play the same type of football. So ranging from exciting names from Leicester, Jamie Vardy, Wesley Fofana, Youri Tielemans, who scored a while ago. Do you think Leicester City will possess more, or do you think West Ham will possess more? What do you think?
I think if the way they play, both of them, I believe that if West Ham scores first, they will come back, they will defend. And if Leicester City score first, they will come back and they will defend. So anybody who scores first is going to invite the other one to score, and then they will try to hit them on a counter attack. It's both same tactic, same nearly the player that similar. If you look at the defenders of Leicester City, and you look at defenders of West Ham, if you see how they defend. When they begin, they play for 4-4-2 or 4-3-3 or something like this, and so or 4-3-2-1, something like this. They would try, like they play the same. When they score a goal, anyone who scores a goal is going to change to counter-attack tactic.
That's true.
It's not like they don't play like Man City, or they don't play like Chelsea. Well, that's what I think. What they think is going to happen. It could be easily change tactic, but usually when they follow them all years, Leicester City and West Ham, you see they have difference. It's not like Newcastle. Newcastle, they were at home. They had to attack. And they had to go up. And West Ham, they knew that. So West Ham got them on a counter attack. And they scored the goals, nearly all of them at the same way. So
So you know, so it will be an exciting game, you know. It'll be an exciting game because West Ham already are a very big team, you know. They have exceptional players ranging from, you know, Mr. West Ham himself, Mark Noble, to Declan Rice, amazing defensive midfielder. And obviously, of course, Saïd Benrahma playing as a striker. You know, Saïd Benrahma, he has that control to drive to go to the goal and then have that shot. So I think, you know, I think it's a little bit too early for formations yet. Maybe tomorrow, inshallah. But I think Benrahma, he would really suit to play as a centre forward. And Michail Antonio, if you had to play, if Moyes had to put Antonio on, I think maybe he could play as a winger, like a right middle. Because Antonio, his crosses, they would help, and he does that have a little bit, you know, of that control to really help, maybe. Or he could play as an attacking midfielder, but just behind Saïd Benrahma and really help with that attack. How do you think West Ham's defence will do? Do you think, you know, Ogbonna or Dawson or Kufal would do well?
I think Ogbonna, Dawson, they have a very good defense. They played together last year. They fought with each other. They understand each other. They have good chemicals between them. So and on the right back, you know, they have replacement in left back. I don't think that Johnson can play, yes, in the middle. He can play on the left, which is really good. But they have a very good team. They have very good defensive midfielder. Now they have good attack. They have good attack. I believe that's West Ham. If you're talking about only defenders, I think West Ham, they are very good defenders. They have good.
Yeah.
They have Declan Rice. Yeah, one of the best. One of the best inland so far. To me, one of the best. Declan Rice, one of the best. He should be in the England team. He should be a world-class player, but he's overlooked than others who they are more maybe famous, maybe more they spend more on marketing. But Declan Rice, it's because he's at West Ham, because he's West Ham, maybe they're not interested to sell, probably they're not interested to sell Declan Rice, but probably that's why they kept the light off him a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because every player needs to have their time to shine. My thoughts on, you know, specifically, you know, this Italian player, Angelo Ogbonna, he's had some injuries before. So if I was David Moyes, yet again, this is too early to bring formations in and stuff, but just to say, if we're talking about this, then just to say, Ogbonna, I don't think he should play this game, because obviously, yet again, two big teams ranging from West Ham and Leicester City. If Leicester City, you know, if they're gonna have, you know, if they're gonna put on Jamie Vardy and stuff, the defense must be strong. After, if Declan Rice, you know, if he loses the ball or something, the backups, and that's why you have defensive mids and then the fullbacks. So I wouldn't play Ogbonna in it, but maybe tomorrow, you know, we'll delve in more into who should be played and stuff. Who, you know, I'm actually quite concerned, you know, about this game, because, you know, okay, fine, there are some players that can, you know, tackle and stuff like Declan, but, you know, there's just this worry that comes in my mind, you know, because Leicester City, they've got very strong attackers like Jamie Vardy and stuff. And do you actually think West Ham could really defend in that game? Or do you think, you know, they'd be too small because of Leicester City and stuff? I don't know, because yet again, they are playing in their home. So if they don't really score, I'd be quite confused, because already they have a very strong and good team, and they are playing in their home. So scoring they should at least have one goal, and I'd be surprised if Leicester City get more points than them.
I believe Leicester City, they play exactly like 10 years ago Everton they used to play when David Moyes used to be a manager. Basically, They defend so much. There's no better, you know, in the Premier League, there's no better manager to make defending than David Moyes or Brendan Rodgers. Because David Moyes, we saw him so many years playing at Everton, always get 6, 7 with the players he has, with the biggest Premier League clubs. They invest so much, but you can see that Everton still always getting 6 and 7. So defensively, I won't worry about David Moyes. He knows exactly what to do. And West Ham, if they can hold Vardy, which is very difficult. That's why I think you're concerned. Because the two center defenders, they are big, tall, and a bit heavy. And basically a bit slower than Vardy, so quick and everything. Probably if he change one of the center defenders and he put Johnson, you can probably control Vardy better.
True.
Because he's quick, or maybe there's other player who plays on the right sometimes, which is a good player.
As a right back, Frederick, you mean?
Frederick, yeah. Or he put Frederick, but I put him specially to hold Vardy. If he does that, that will be safe side.
Yeah, right.
But if he keeps the two defenders, it will be hard for them to hold Vardy. So quick, is short. He can dribble. He can go quicker than them probably. So I believe if he can hold Vardy, and he can hold Maddison.
Maddison.
If he can hold Vardy or Maddison, he's giving him the balls and he's giving him passes and everything. If David Moyes, which is I know David Moyes, he knows that very well. If he can hold Maddison, and he can hold Vardy, you can say that control of the game, it would be well controlled game by West Ham.
But that is, one thing I'm definitely not concerned about is if you hit that subscribe button, because I know deep inside of you are like, oh my god, I love her videos. So you should definitely subscribe, right?
Yeah.
Definitely subscribe to this channel. It's all about Benrahma. But moving on, actually, talking about Aaron Cresswell, one of the best left backs you can find. I really think that Aaron's clearances really do help, because chatters here watching this video, they still I always tell them that Aaron Cresswell and his clearances are superb. Like, he clears a lot, and that actually helps that actually helps to prevent the opponents to come and attack. So what do you think Aaron Cresswell would be beneficial to be put on in the game?
It's always beneficial. It's always beneficial, but you need help on defending. Somebody has to be with him at defending. Because Leicester City, they attack with 2 men. So if you leave him by himself, it'll be hard. So Declan Rice always has to be with him to back him up if they attack on the left. That's first. And second is called Cresswell, Cresswell. Me, I call him Crosswell because he cross very good balls. So I call him Crosswell. He cross very good, and that's his name basically. Or free kicks.
Crosswell.
Yes, and he plays with confidence. This which he gives he gives good energy to his colleagues, to his players on a pitch. He has everything. Slightly they need, when they attack on 2, Cresswell need to
Cresswell.
And Cresswell. You need to Cresswell very good.
Cresswell, but I'm sure, speaking of actually crosses, chatters, you do know this as well. I've spoken about Connor Coventry, okay? Connor Coventry, I think he'd be really good to be put on in the first half at least, because the way he speeds, his control and his assists, that's what comes first. His assists are just really superb, and that's actually not like 50% of how West Ham's attacking side are produced. They're produced from Connor Coventry, because he can control. And if he gets his control is so good that he gets all the way to the box and then he crosses it in. So he'd be very good, and I think I'd play him in the midfielder, in the mid area. What do you think? What are your thoughts on Connor?
Look, I think he's a young player. He's talented. He has what it takes to get there.
Yeah.
He's not there yet. I think he's still young and coming, and he need to go through this year to the senior players.
Yeah.
And he plays with senior players slowly until he bets in with the team, and then he will be different player. And then he will be different player. But slowly need to give him those chances. Slowly to come inside the first team and to prove himself, so he can be established player in the future, maybe next year. But this year he has the job to show the people why he should be there.
That's true.
And to do that with David Moyes is very difficult. It's very difficult because David Moyes, when he has a team, even at Everton, when he has a team, I'm not talking just about Everton, but just giving examples. When he has a team, he keep always the same team in, which is, this is very good, very good. If they lose it with each other. If they win with each other. So this is, we build momentum and he will build confidence to the team.
Yeah.
That is David Moyes. It's not like, it's not different. It's different. You can't compare it with Chelsea. You can't compare them with Leicester City. You can't compare them with anybody.
Yeah.
Why? They still kept the training and the training and the way they play and everything, like old tradition English football, but modernized.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like a modern.
Yeah. A little bit modernized, which is he kept it that way.
Yeah.
But if you see like Man City, like Man United, like when he does mistake, he pull him off and he put another one.
That's true.
Because you have 100 million player replacing 200 million player. Yeah. It's not like you can't compare them with West Ham and something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But does not mean they're not strong. They don't win the cup. They don't win the league. Because Leicester City has showed us, they can come from nothing if they have a good team, good winning team to win every game, and they build the momentum every game, and then the end of the season you will see the benefit from that team.
Yeah.
You worked all the year with. Yeah. That's it. That's what I think it is. That's what I believe.
Speaking of, do you think Jared Bowen could be beneficial? Like, honest opinion, hands down. Do you think Jared Bowen would be...
I think last game against Newcastle, Jared Bowen played extremely well. You remember the pass of the best goal of the I think the best team build-up goal, like counter-attack. Look Bowen, what he does. The ball came out from Souček, I think. Came out a little bit from Souček. No, came out from...
What's he meant?
No, from the goal scorer.
We're gonna have some malfunctions here, guys.
Yeah, sorry. There's so many names in my head.
Yeah.
He came out from the goal scorer.
We'll be back. All right.
Yeah.
We got it. Is Antonio. Yeah.
Antonio. Michail Antonio. He was the one who held the ball.
Yeah.
When the ball left him just a couple meters, Bowen straight away, he has his vision straight away in Benrahma.
That's true.
So he skidded it on floor, hit the ball straight away to Benrahma. Yeah. And then Benrahma, when he hold the ball, he was waiting for Antonio. He was running fast, Antonio. Running very fast. He was waiting a little bit until Antonio got near the box. He gives him the ball. He scored. Yeah. That is, you can see that only on training sessions. But them, they made it live on the pitch, on the real game. So it's really, really good. Bowen, I like how he plays. Maybe he lacks a little bit defensive on the wing, on the right wing. Little bit defensive to help whoever is on the right wing. Because he defend, but not so much like Benrahma. when he was going down on the flank on the left hand side.
Yeah.
You know, he's defense, but he's not actually made defender. He's not a defender. He's a striker.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes,
he can maybe help defensively. They can help this, but they're not made. They're made like front runner, like Bowen. He should be striker really. The way he controlled the ball on 3 occasions, and he scored, and he really scored.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see the instincts of striker. He has the instincts of striker.
He does, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the best one to replace Antonio, if he's injured, is Bowen, I believe.
I mean, because, you know, when you said that, you know, he has a chance to become a good striker and stuff, he is and stuff. And plus, he's only 24 years old, so he still has time and stuff. Moving on to the next player, Pablo Fornals. Do you think Pablo Fornals could be beneficial during the first half, at least?
Yes, Pablo Fornals, he needed there. He does so many runs. He's so strong. He's tireless. You know, he doesn't get tired so quickly, and he runs from box to box. I mean, if you call somebody box to box player, Fornals is a box to box player. Yeah, he can give you a final pass, he can give you a touch, he can score, and he can defend, and he can fight for the ball. Every manager dreams to have a player like this. You know.
Yeah.
I think Fornals is there to stay. I think is there to stay.
Yeah, I mean, if you have anything to add, then you can. But now, chatters, we're going to look at some players from West Ham who me and Sam don't really think should stay. Let's go. All right, guys. So these are the chosen players. All right. So Sam, who do you think wouldn't really be beneficial to play in the match?
I think all the players they played last year, they should be going this year, so to keep the momentum up. Yeah, this momentum is very hard to keep it. West Ham, they're lucky to have momentum from last year, which is they have very happy feeling about it. They achieved more than expected, more than they thought. I mean, supporters and players and manager, they knew that they achieved very, very high. And they have very good build-up momentum. And then you can see they took them down from per season. From per season, he kept going.
Yeah.
The players, they need to be introduced, I think. The players, they need to be introduced to the first team.
Yeah.
They need to be introduced slowly, so we don't inject bad feeling, slowly.
True.
So there is like, we know that's a goalkeeper like Ariola, Fabianski and Kenyer. And Kenyer I really liked because I saw him in playing with Scotland. He's a young player, he's talented goalkeeper. You know, I really like him. The goalkeeper which we saw, he was playing good at Fulham. He was extremely good, Ariola, which is good. The best thing they bought West Ham this year so far is goalkeepers. They are safe. 3 goalkeepers, top class goalkeepers, very good. And then you have Coventry, which is young player coming to the big squad and everything, and he put him in everything, and that's good experience for him. You need to introduce him slowly because he's young, because he has less experience, so he needs to build that momentum slowly with the team. And we have as well Armstrong.
Armstrong
Okoflex. They're good player, talented player, but they need to bet in as well slowly to keep as well the formation of your team, the trust of the team they have. Like when they played against Newcastle, did you see how they were all together?
Sure.
They were all hugging each other and everything. That is momentum. They get him closer and closer.
Yeah. It was literally mayhem at St James's Park. Literally mayhem. Yeah. You know, so Jared Bowen on fire, literally on fire. Yeah. Jared, you know, he's like at that moment when he was in the box, you know, swifting through the players, and that control and then that attempt, but the goalkeeper saved it. It would have been such a great, skillful goal. Like, chatters, you can leave your opinions down on what you think about Jared Bowen and his very, very good attempt. Any other other players who you think won't really add anything?
I think that David Moyes says that Saïd Benrahma, we based on Saïd Benrahma because last year before Saïd Benrahma, there's nobody who gives a goal, nobody who creates a goal, nobody who creates an attack. There's no one has created an attack or creating the goals or creating something like this, like a counter-attack or something like this. Yeah. So they didn't have that key, but he was on the bench. So he played him like 20 minutes here, 10 minutes here, 15 minutes here, the last 5 minutes, the last 10 minutes. Yes, you want to say something?
This is exactly what, Chatters, that video I made about Dave Walker, this is exactly what he said, 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there, how can you expect him to shine? But there was actually a reason, why David Moyes couldn't, in this case, couldn't put Saïd Benrahma, because, the pre-season was basically what happened. The West Ham team, basically this is before Saïd Benrahma, this is when Saïd Benrahma joined. The team, they have been training really hard and they had their tactics ready and stuff, pre-season, blah, 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 and they were actually ready for the season. Then Saïd Benrahma came and David Moyes, he couldn't just change their tactics and put Saïd Benrahma because they had been planned, so that was the reason, and then he could only put him on, 2 times for a full 90 minutes. He could only put him on, a few times until now. So that's why. So I kind of, calmed down when I found out that this was the actual reason. So David Moyes has redeemed himself. But yeah, what else do you have to say? That was the reason.
Yeah, I'm not convinced. I am not convinced. David Moyes, I am not convinced because he said that because he didn't do the per season. Yeah, which is fine if he didn't do per season, and you cannot you're not with the team or something like this. You didn't do per season, so he gives a player to the one who they have done per season. Yeah, but on the other way, Saïd Benrahma has been put on a bench. Yeah, and he knows every time Saïd Benrahma come, they score a goal. He create a goal. Yeah, he created 8 goals. Yeah. I think he had 8 assists, and those 8 assists, they were very important. They were turning point. The 8 of them, they were turning points of West Ham. They were losing. He gave an assist. They draw. Yeah. They were draw. He gave an assist. They won. I mean, plus his last and final goal of the season, which is he scored brilliant goal, beautiful goal. You can see it only on TVs, as we say.
That goal, sorry, Sam. In one of my videos, there was a thing called Benrahma's curler and stuff, and that actually just shows that I talk about Benrahma's beautiful curler that he scored against his former club Brentford. So sad and stuff against the Bees. But yes, I'm
not talking about the one he scored against the Bees.
Oh.
I was talking about the goal who qualified West Ham for the European Cup. Yeah, the last goal of the season of Benrahma, when he scored the goal. Yeah. I can't remember against who scored the goal, which is they draw. Yeah, that beautiful goal, curly from outside the box. He went in. That goal actually he gave the hope to West Ham to stay again for Europe or to go for the Champions League. If you see all the assists, he scored 1 goal and 7 or 8 assists. Yeah, they're all 7 assists. They're crucial assists, crucial on West Ham. They improved West Ham. Plus, why I don't agree with David Moyes, that's only my opinion. Why I don't agree with David Moyes to put him on the bench and to try to say he's not fit, he's not this. No. The manager of Brentford, which is the championship, finished well late to the season, and he was playing every game. And after he went to play for Algeria international football,
Yeah.
which is he gives the best pass of African nation, the best pass to Mahrez, and Mahrez hold it with his heel, and he went and scored.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played, he trained all the time. When he came to West Ham, he was already fit.
Yeah.
So I can't understand why they said he's not fit. He was fitter than West Ham players. He was fitter than because he didn't stop. He was playing. He was, good. He prepared very, very good. But I don't agree with the comment.
It's true.
I don't agree with when Benrahma scored a goal, and David Moyes said, "Oh, that's why he's paid for." Why all the team they're all paid for. All the team they're paid for. He's paid. Yeah, he's getting paid about that.
Yeah.
And he starts saying, like, when he scores a goal, he says, "Oh, that's what he has to do, and that's what we brought him here for to do." And I mean, you hear things like this. Anybody who hears things like this, what happened to him? He kills his confidence. You know, he kills his confidence, and he put him in a corner, and just so he can justify not putting him in. Not only me, there's a lot of supporters, some supporters, they will agree with me. You cannot put player 20 minutes here, 10 minutes here, 5 minutes here, yeah, and then you expect him, when you lose him, and then you expect him to create a miracle in that time. They are not electric. They are human beings. They need to warm up. You take him at least 5 minutes to warm up, and then it takes you at least 3 or 4 minutes to bed inside the team, to help the team. They know where you are and everything. So it's not magic. He's a good player. He's a good player. Is this? We hope he is a magician, but he's not a magician. So I mean to make him suffer like he suffered last year. I think if he's going to do same thing this year, better let him go better let him go alone. Let him go alone. At least he plays football, and at least he score goals. Benrahma is a street footballer. He is not a footballer come from academy. He's not a guy who come from academy, come from the street. Yeah, they do show for people. They want to play for people. Not there's a lot of people that don't understand street footballer. Street footballer. Is not based on winning the game. It's based on giving a show to the supporter, to the people who are watching them, giving them show, do tricks from here to from there, and passing ball, giving good ball, giving this, scoring beautiful goals. But winning or losing is different. So we come from there as young age, and then he adapted on the clubs, and he always want to be, even he adapted to clubs and everything. He scores, he's happy. He doesn't score, he makes goals, he's happy. He defends and he helps his team, he is happy. So this is everything you were saying makes sense. Why would you play? Why would you blame the player from only putting on 20 minutes and stuff? But moving on, because what you just said here was good. And actually, chatters, this is actually why I'm excited for the game. This is the other half, apart from not being excited to go. This is the other half and stuff. The other half was just seeing Benrahma, and he's just so fun. You know, it's fun to watch him. It's fun because his control and his drive is amazing. And then, as I said, if he doesn't score, at least he'll have an attempt, which is obviously always on target, because half the time the goalkeeper just saves it and stuff. But yeah, how about PS Ekwa, the next player who wouldn't really be beneficial as you perceive? I think I think I saw him. He was very good.
Yeah.
You know, I saw him, I think, against Atlanta. I think he was against Atlanta.
No, Oko Flex came on. I don't really remember, but all I remember was that Armstrong came on, but I don't think Piers came on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There's one of them who comes on a really, really luck. He plays with Benrahma extremely well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like second Fornals. To me, it looks like it's second Fornals, but just a little bit skillful than Fornals. I know Fornals is more experienced and everything, but I think it's slightly more skillful than Fornals in that side skills. I mean, but defensive and everything, maybe Fornals is much better.
Yeah.
I think, but they're really good teammate. You can see they're a strong team. Probably, I think David Moyes is going. I think he's preparing because this kind of player, Okoflex and Armstrong, this kind of player is like when you're playing at Chelsea. Yeah, you play like four midfielders. Yeah, because they play high and they put you under pressure. They put you under pressure. They put you under pressure. But with Antonio's speed, which I saw this year, yeah, Antonio's speed is just, oh my God, it's like a train. It's like a train, Antonio. Is I tell you what, Antonio probably he doesn't hold the ball and all this, but a sniper. He is a sniper. Give him a ball, let him snipe it.
Antonio's, you know, the decibels just raised right here because Antonio, he is like a tractor. Really, he's dun dun dun, and then he shoots. You know, that pass that Benrahma gave during the game against at St. George's Park. That pass that Benrahma gave, he waited. Yeah. Then he gave Antonio time. He kind of gave Benrahma kind of gave Antonio a little bit of a chance to redeem himself because Antonio he missed the penalty. Yeah. He couldn't really hold the ball. So if it wasn't for Saïd Benrahma, then Antonio's reputation could have been severely damaged. But yeah, he let Antonio have some time to run, get some space, and then he started running a little bit. Then he passed it, and Antonio
he was relieved.
And he was like, "You come here."
He was relieved. You know, he was so much under pressure. He
was,
You know, he headed the ball, he did the post. Yeah. He shot it. He headed the things. Yeah. He gives passes, and plus, he gave the cross to Benrahma to score second goal.
Exactly.
Yeah. So he did everything good. He wanted to score, and you can see he stayed in his heart. You know, he was really want to score, but. When he scored the fourth goal, which is one of the best, West Ham counter-attack so far this year.
Exactly. Not only what they're leading with and stuff.
And then when he scored, you can see him when he scored how he ran. You can see his face how much he wanted this goal.
I know.
And then he turned back to Benrahma and told him, "You come here." But you can see now. You can see between the players. Why they play together and they're getting more close to each other. They understand more each other. Like Jared Bowen, like Benrahma, like Antonio. Antonio now he loves Saïd because he knows he will get him the ball to his feet. He knows. If he give him the ball, he knows he will give him the best goal ever. So now there's trust building. There's trust. Now if you're gonna take Benrahma and you put Lingard, you're gonna break. Because Lingard is going to want to score. Lingard, he want to run and goal and score. Lingard, it's different kind of player. And Lingard cannot play like Benrahma. So it's not the same player.
Yeah.
You can change him with Fornals. Yeah. You can change him with Fornals. They have same game.
Yeah.
They have same attitude of play. Same they run, they come down. But Benrahma is completely different. Yeah. Benrahma is a technician. Inside, he makes goals, he makes passes, he makes this. But Lingard, he get the ball and he run to score. And that we know that from long time. That's David Moyes. That's what he likes. He get the ball, go and score. You got the ball, go and score. We saw it at Everton. We saw it when Arteta was there. We saw it in everything. And he want to put Benrahma like how Arteta used to play. You know, Arteta used to play middle and he used to pass the ball at Everton. So he has that. If you remember Arteta used to play at Everton, it's the same thing as Benrahma is playing now. He goes up, they give him the ball. He dragged the defenders and he makes space for the strikers and everything, and he never complained if he doesn't score.
Jesse Lingard, I understand why everyone's kind of angry at him a little bit, and some people don't want him to join West Ham. Some people do. And Dave Walker did say, I don't mind Jesse Lingard joining West Ham. I'd love to have him back, but he cannot replace the place. He cannot replace the place of Saïd Benrahma and stuff, because that will kind of destroy Saïd Benrahma, and as you mentioned, trust and everything. Just this attacking bit, it's all like a circle, it's all like a bubble, and even Souček started liking Benrahma because before
you love him. You see, he kissed him from his neck.
Yeah, he kissed him from his neck. So Saïd Benrahma received so much trust. He received you come in from Antonio, and he also received a kiss from Souček. So that is showing that hopefully he can receive a lot of good stuff from West Ham, and hopefully that kind of shows us, that shows me, because I'm trying to have a bright mindset when bad things happen. But that kind of shows Benrahma will have a bright future at West Ham, inshallah, which means hopefully in Arabic. But chatters, you can leave your opinions on the comment section below. See what you think. Moving on this centre back as well. What do you think of Arthur Masuaku?
I think he's a good player. But you can't judge on. What happened is, yes, you have a good player. Yes, they can play. Yes, they can this, but they need much fitness. When you play in a game, if somebody hasn't played football before, they don't understand what we are meaning. But when you are a player and you played before, when you get the play and momentum, and you get feeling of the pitch, and you get feeling of the seriousness of the game and everything, and then you build it every day. Yeah, and then when it drops you for a few days, few games or something like this, you lose all this. You lose your momentum on the game. Yeah. But as I said, if you look at Newcastle game, if you look at Atlanta game, and if you look at per-season game, they gradually come back. Maybe the only team, who is fit to play is West Ham.
West Ham, definitely.
The only team who is fit. I've seen all the games. Definitely. Even Liverpool, Man City. Look, Man City. Look at Liverpool.
Man City literally destroyed Norwich City today, 5-0.
But
Mahrez's goal as well.
Yeah, but don't forget, Norwich City is the first game in the Premier League. They were playing Norwich, and the money they have. You're talking about 1 billion team, against £500 team. That's difference. You have Grealish as well. Yeah, you have 350 million on the bench, and you have 600 million on the pitch, not including the manager, the staff, and everything. I mean, if you sell Grealish, and maybe Grealish, Mahrez, and De Bruyne, if you sell them with the money, you can buy Norwich.
Oh God! So 3 players can literally. This is what Sam is saying right now. 3 players can equal Norwich City.
Yes. So if you say Norwich has lost against Man City, what do you expect?
Okay, I get it.
Only Burnley can do that. Only Burnley can do that. They can defeat anybody with players they're not known anywhere. But when they play for Burnley, they play with the heart and soul. It's like West Ham. West Ham, the time of Di Canio, the time of anybody you put inside, you put 160%. So we need to get to that level. They are in the way. I can see it. They're in the way from last year. They're taking over and they're coming here. If they get a draw or a win against Leicester City, which I hope they will win, 100%. I'll help. But if they get a draw or a win, there will be very, very, very difficult team to beat for next season. Yeah, it will be very hard to beat West Ham for next season. Because defensive skills or defensive tactic of David Moyes, which they're good. Plus the player they play together. The only teams they can win against, probably, like Chelsea, probably, because they play 4 striker, 5 strikers. And if you put 5 defenders, there's not enough. But what they forget, the people, those 5 players, 6 players, they're in front. They leave holes in the back. So they can West Ham give them a good counter-attack. Last year, West Ham, they played against Chelsea. I think they could have won it, West Ham. If they put Benrahma, they could have won it. But he was so scared, and he played only defensive. and they let the ball to Chelsea. If you let the ball to Chelsea with those players, they will score against you. That's it.
Exactly, yeah. So now actually touching upon the main player of this, the main player, Saïd Benrahma. How, in your opinions, how do you think Saïd Benrahma should be played? What positions do you think he should be played? Times, full match, one half, and stuff. Chatters, before Sam even gives his opinion, you should leave your opinions down on how and where you think Saïd Benrahma should be played, when as well, because that will help us, to make this a chat and stuff. But subscribe if you want more content like this as well, and like this video if you are enjoying it so far. Alright, so moving on to the thing, Benrahma, how, when, and where should he be played? So first of all, where should he be played?
He should be played exactly the same position he played. He plays on the left, or he goes to the middle. Yeah. If you see him, he plays on the left, he plays on the right, and he plays on the middle. Benrahma can play in this position, and it's very rare you find a player can play on the left, on the right, and in the middle. It's very rare, very rare. Who can I tell you who can play like Zidane? Zidane can play like this. He can play like on the right, he can play on the left, he can play on the middle, and equally comfortable. People what they don't know, Benrahma, his best shot is on the right hand side.
Yeah.
But they don't know he can shoot on the left, he can score on the left, he plays with 2 feet. There's a lot of people they don't know. If they go and check Benrahma's goals, he will find that Benrahma scored with the right a lot, yes. But he scored with the left, he gave the assist with the left, he did everything with the left. So Benrahma is as all West Ham supporters. Just let him play. Put him, and just let him play. Let him build his momentum. Let him build his connectivity with the players to pass, to know where he is, how to pass him the ball, how to all this. It can be done only by playing. Only by playing.
Time and stuff. Yeah.
It's just now you can't put him on a bench and bring him up and tell him no. Just he can't. He's an international player. He played for Brentford, so many. He plays for international player.
Yeah.
And the best benefit West Ham they can give him is just give him more games. Just give more games. He will pass the defenders like easy. He will pass defender. Why is like this? Because David Moyes put him under too much restrictions. Don't breathe. Don't shoot. Don't go inside the box. Don't this. Everybody is allowed to hit the ball. Everybody is allowed to miss the goals. Everybody is allowed. Only no Benrahma. No. If he does, he has to speak to her. If he score a goal, it's not good. It has to be. This is negative. That's negative what he put on a player. I don't know why. I don't know. I saw him in the beginning. He put him just few games. He put him on the bench.
Yeah.
After he put him back on, he played like full 90 minutes because they were talking about signing the final contract. When he signed the final contract, he went back and put him on the bench. And that is
cool.
And that is cruel. Just you lose trust from your player, you lose trust from you lose trust from your team, you lose trust from a player. That's it. That's what I can say. If you want to grow, sorry,
it's just games, more games.
If you like to see Benrahma, let him play 5 games, 6 games, and see.
There's your answer,
and
guys.
And see how we can create goals, so we can. And look, I can tell you before now, Leicester City game. Leicester City, the first thing they're gonna do, the first thing they're gonna do is they're gonna put defenders around Benrahma, because if they stop Benrahma, they stop the attack of West Ham.
But it's still a good prediction, and the reason I'm calling this a prediction because hopefully inshallah it's more likely that he'll be put on, but it's still too early for David Moyes to put his lineups and stuff. But when the starting XI comes out, then we will and stuff. Sorry. When do you think Benrahma should be put on? Like the first half, 28 minutes?
No. Benrahma should have put in 90 minutes from the beginning.
Full.
Because it's important, when the team enter the pitch, it's very important for them. when he entered the pitch.
Yeah.
When he enter like a substitute, it's not it's different. The feeling, the game is different. But when he enter with the team and he build up slowly the team with his team, he build up. So if he doesn't score in 20 minutes, he scores in 5 minutes. If he doesn't create in say in 20 minutes, yeah, he can create in 40 minutes. But he's there. He knows what defenders are. He knows who is following him. He knows this. He knows that. So there's a lot of things, a lot of aspects when you enter with the team. I believe if he's injured, put him aside. But if he's not injured, the only engine you have, the only creative engine you have, yeah, is there. Fornals fast. Boeing extremely fast. I saw him last week. He was extremely fast. Yeah, but the fastest on all the airplane. Who is it?
Saïd.
No, the airplane. The one who went up from side to side. He went to.
Chatters. Before Sam even says who that airplane dude is, leave it down. Quick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Sam.
Antonio.
Michail Antonio.
Right, Michael.
I should have guessed.
Michail Antonio. I haven't seen somebody who can run fast. I mean, if you see those defenders that were about a couple of yards away from him, yeah, but how he running past them all? It's like airplane. It's like I haven't seen somebody faster like that so far. Then it gives me now Antonio. Yeah. Antonio is very important for West Ham if they're playing against big team because he can push, he can take the ball from them, and he can snipe. Yeah,
he's a sniper. Yeah. He's a sniper.
Even if he doesn't score, yeah, but you can see it's important there.
Yeah,
he's putting too much pressure on defenders. When the defenders hold the ball, they look at Antonio where he is. He gets scared. So Antonio, I was less about him before last year. A little bit not too sure, but this year he showed me why West Ham want him there. And well,
but who's the jet?
You won.
One question. Who's the jet though? After airplane, there's a jet. Who do you think that is? Oh, before Sam answers, leave it down. Quick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Who's the jet though?
Boy.
Is that Sam? Sam. Yeah. It's Benrahma.
Yeah, Benrahma is not a jet. He's a maestro.
Oh.
Benrahma is a maestro. He scores. He's fast. He's fast with the ball. He's fast when he runs and everything. But he's a maestro. It's completely. It's different. He gives them the goal. He gives them. But yeah, if they put Benrahma, what he needs. Benrahma needs somebody next to him.
Yeah. To
play 1-2. That's it. That's all what he wants. He can do everything the rest. He wants somebody. When he hold the ball, he turns around, he finds somebody next to him. Yeah, he gives him the ball, he run again. Yeah, he win 1-2. He needs somebody come to him all the time. Look, Declan Rice is playing with him. Yeah, Declan Rice is playing with him. He's giving him that option. Yeah, when Benrahma gave him the ball, you can see Declan Rice coming on the right or Souček coming on the right. If Declan Rice, he comes on the right, Souček, you see him on the left side because he knows if you give him the ball, Benrahma is going to pass him the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's easy. It's easy. If it's somebody there help him when he has the ball, that's it. He can dribble, he can give good passes, he can score, he shows all West Ham. He does not need showing no more.
Yeah.
He showed everything to West Ham. West Ham, they know what Benrahma can do. West Ham supporters, they give the man of the match to Benrahma against Newcastle. Supporters. West Ham club, they give man of the match to Antonio. I thought it wasn't fair. Sorry. I thought it wasn't fair. But when I went back and I've seen the game again and again and again, I found that is true.
Understandable, yeah.
Understandable. The guy was machine inside the field. He was machine.
The boy's on fire, yeah? The boy's on fire.
Box to box. You know? Antonio was going box to box.
He's like
I mean, when I saw him doing that, that's it. I said, yeah,
Understandable why they say that. Yeah, but and finally touching on our last topic our last section, our last bit for this video is the goalkeeper choice. Sam, in your own opinion, okay, I know we should touch upon this tomorrow together, but basing on your opinion, quickly, which goalkeeper do you think should be played for 90 minutes? Do you think it should be Alphonse Areola, Lucas Fabianski, or Brian Kinney?
I think Fabianski. Why? You tell me why Fabianski? It's because I just said, as I said in the beginning, he need to keep the team together. Fabianski is doing very well. Yeah, he's doing very well. He's doing saving. Yeah. If you remove the goalkeeper in the team is very important, because goalkeeper who gives confidence to his team, to his defenders, and defenders give confidence to the midfielder and the strikers.
Basically, yeah.
When you remove the goalkeeper, look at David Seaman. If we go back on time, David Seaman, how long he stays? I don't know, donkey's years. I can't remember how long David Seaman stayed. Yeah, if you
a good 30 years.
What is maybe good 40 years. Yes, he stayed I think 47 or something, or 45.
Topic,
And Peter Shilton, he stays for ages, because why? The goalkeeper always being like that. And you all find the good goalkeepers, you find them old in age. Over 33, 35. Yeah. What his name? They had very good keepers West Ham, actually.
Yeah, rings about there's Darren Randolph, there's Lucas Fabianski, there's Brian Kinney, there's Areola who just joined.
No, these ones they're all good. I mean, I was surprised. The goalkeeper, the Scottish goalkeeper, is young, very young, and very talented.
He's like 21, I think, or something.
Very talented. That one is for the future. But to keep him for the future, you need to give him games.
True.
Yeah, and look what he did in Scotland. And to me, he was man of the match.
Yeah.
At that time. You're looking at Areola.
Areola, yeah.
What he did in West Ham, in Fulham, when he was playing in Fulham. Yeah, he was like really, really good goalkeeper. And Fabianski, he played for Arsenal.
Yeah.
He played very good. I remember when he's playing for Arsenal, he's really good. Yeah. And now West Ham is doing exactly that. So if you remove Fabianski from the team, it's like you're changing so many things. The connectivity between the defenders and the goalkeeper. This is first. Because why? The goalkeeper, he gives information to the defenders. He was watch out. Yeah. He gives him the goalkeeper. He gives him tactic. Mind this, mind that. Yeah. When you remove, and defenders, they trust their goalkeeper. Yeah. You know, to build that trust. Yeah. I think you can put other goalkeepers, but not in very, very, very important games. I think from the beginning of the season, you need to keep Fabianski. You need to keep good Fabianski and everything to build, to keep. And then when you change, they change slowly. As I said, you change it slowly until they bed in, until the players will bed in.
Yeah, it's true, because I see why you say like aging goalkeepers. They're very good, because obviously they've had experience. Like Fabianski's unexplainable, because he's such a good goalkeeper and he's very renowned. But yeah, in my opinion, who I think should be played against the game against Leicester, to be honest, I think it's the PSG man. I think it's Alphonse Areola, in my opinion, because he's just shown me everything. He's just shown me all his capabilities only just from one game, which was against Atalanta and stuff. The jumps, the save, and stuff. And as I mentioned in my podcast, in one of my podcasts, if you didn't watch it, if you didn't listen to it already, I said that he's kind of like the younger version of Lucas Fabianski, because he just plays and acts like Lucas, but he's just a younger version, so that's better. It's much better, because he's like Lucas Fabianski, but he can do everything, but just better, because he's younger and stuff. He can save. He's blah, blah, blah. I don't even know how old he's, like 28, so 27. Yeah, he's still got time and stuff. Okay, that sounded really weird. Anyways, so Brian Kinney, as you said, alright, as youngsters, I'm kind of having a concern with Kinney, to be honest with you. Playing Brian in this match, because Leicester, again, this is a big club. I'm playing a young player, like a young if you're gonna have a young keeper, it's kind of like a little bit concerning, and you can't really rely. But obviously, again, this is my opinion. I just think, he's just too young to face this big team. Obviously,
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Before they used to think like this, but not anymore.
If you were gonna play him against some small club like Leeds or Norwich City.
No. He played for Scotland. He represented his country.
I know he did, but
yes,
I'm just Scotland and I don't know. I'm having second thoughts on if Moyes are gonna play Kinnear. I think the best option is to play Alphonse Areola, in my opinion. Then would come Lucas Fabianski, obviously. Then would come Kinnear. That's just my opinion. I think it's a little bit worrying if you put Brian Kinnear. No offense to him, and I'm not saying he's a terrible one, but I find it a little bit concerning. I don't think it'd be reliable. I'd be worrying with him in keeper's position. But this is my opinion. Anyways, chatters, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you're well and everything. Please, if you have anything to say, you should go and leave it down in the comment section below. Like this video if you did enjoy it, and subscribe for more content.
For me, I just say this is only my thought.
Yeah.
Only
opinion. Yeah.
My opinion.
Yeah.
What I think. Maybe it's different over there, but this is only my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't agree, if you disagree, it's fine. Just opinion. And if you agree, press like.
Right, thank you.
And we see you after the game. We are going to the game on Monday night, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
At Olympic Stadium.
Yeah. The
West Ham Stadium.
Now.
And then we see you.
Yeah.
We see you again.
One thing I do need from you, chatters, is just this question to make my videos more enjoyable for you, which I'm definitely trying. And thank you for all the people who've left their comments down. Helping me make more enjoyable videos for my chatters, which again you are very extremely important. If you're new, then you should sub. This question: should I do a vlog type of video, basically filming like taking snippets of the match, important bits, blah blah blah, or should I do a slideshow, just taking videos? And then pictures and leaving them in the slideshow. I really do need your opinions and stuff. I will go with the majority and stuff. But yeah, chatters, stay well, stay chatting, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.
This is for Bobby Moore.
Like you now, it's an obligation to like. Bye bye, chatters. Have a good day.